You can go over to the game. Oh, that everything just pops up. It has been quiet since I don't know how long, and now the music pops up. What is this about? I'm alright. Didn't do anything productive, which is kinda hated. I even have an assignment due on the 14th, but still not got around to do it. The only thing I can say, don't wait too long, but also it can happen. Not even I have been able to be really productive. I played some Mecha Break, which is like a playtest right now. I tried to do some 3D modeling, but I felt like I don't know. I don't really have the energy to do that. I don't know. I felt like I didn't really know what to do. But I did do talk in a random streamer's chat today, and that made me feel like I can still socialize. Nice! Wonderful to hear that. Wonderful to hear that. I forgot this guy's voice. But that's what they all think. I think it just sounded like that, I think. How's it going? Hopping? Running? Moderately? Why? My tavern and I are doing well, but we were hit by a tsunami yesterday. Oh shit, the water is actually gone. The water is gone. I'm glad to provide comfort to everyone in these trying... Oh, that's the wrong voice. Sorry. I like to provide comfort to everyone in these trying times, but I also wish they were less turbulent. Boo! Spoken like a true politician. Commit to no extreme. I'm committing to honesty. Yeah, right. Good one. But a tsunami, huh? So what was that? So that's what that was. Cool. His finger became the smallest ass violin. I really hate this dude. I don't know why. There's something wrong with him. But that is actually kind of neat. Sucks I was busy playing a round of Magic Discovery. Made me miss that world thing. I would love to surf those waves. I'm sure you would have a grand old time. Maybe it's the next flood. You think I should start the next one on purpose? Fuck off. No. Oh, come on, this place has made you lame. I'd like my tavern to keep standing, and the people around it as well. Like I said, lame. Oh, whoa, Jesus, hold on. No, wait, where's my mouse? There is my mouse. I think I'm just bad at when it comes to talking with girls, because when I chat with guys, like you or my high school friend, yeah, I can talk alright unless it's someone I just met, but I have a female friend that is English and Indonesian, and today I checked my last message to them, and man, it's bad. I'm afraid of more or less asking what it actually said. I have an interesting question. Shoot! Have you seen Melly anywhere? She's gone missing. Oh, that pocket-sized detective sure did. Several times even. Were any of them recently? Would say so. I think the last time was 2 days ago. I was chilling in the Moonswarm pad, just tested out that witch's spa. Good old Voy recommended. Good old Voy boy, yes. I was like, who the hell is Voy boy? Yeah, it's the... I was about to say tiefling. I was about to go into goddamn Dungeons and Dragons mode. They are a phantasm. There's some lost travelers on the way back and was giving them the conversation of their lives. That cat so rudely interrupted my business pitch. Made that room muffler without a single handshake, little snitch. What are you selling? What were you selling? Hair? Growth cocktails? Oh, why did I stop on hair? Inspired by your little things. Well, with the English girl, I realized it looked like I started losing interest in the conversation because she mentioned a guy. I just ended the chat there, and I realized looking at the chat, I just looked jealous for no reason. Fair enough. If you still want to talk to them, then at least try to say, it's like, sorry if it sounded jealous or something. I say something, that like, do not take my word for word here. I'm really bad at talking to girls at the same time if I don't know them. You drink them, your hair grows. Fast. Well, fast. Smashed past it. It'll grow eventually. You just gotta have some patience. So what you're talking about, you mean the hair grow normally? I see. So, Melly at the moon swamp. Where exactly did you see her? On the way to the moon pools, huh? Where the path diverged and the nature tried to lead you astray from shimmering reflections in the water. Well, I did text them yesterday, which is why I had that realization, and my best measured back is so... Jesus. Fair enough. I can't say much about that, not even I am really bad with it. Is that near one of the Twilight Chasm portals? Oh, yeah! That means she got a fresh opportunity to go surfing, good for her! Hey, what's up? How you doing? I can say yes and no at the same time, because for me it just sounds like you have no problem talking with them, rather than just like, hi, how are you? But for some reason I feel like that's more like a personal thing, but I don't know. What a positive outlook on things. Always good to have one of those, after all. All that matters is life is fun, right? You should only know how much I'm smiling whenever I actually do his voice. Not because I like doing his voice, but because of how I just feel he does nothing but smiling and always sound crazy. I don't know about that. Life is full of many beautiful and important things, not all of fun. They should be, at least for me. Don't care what you're up to. Oh, speaking of fun, I'm wondering, do you think I should explore the Twilight Chasm? Please do that, I'll probably get lost in it. Yeah, I'll try to talk like I usually do here, and I realize I kind of just sound too confident, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough, actually. Do you want to? Ish. It sounds exciting, especially since I've never been there before. I say it's just like an Avalon, but reversed, which is a different color scheme and all that. Do you enjoy Avalon? Sometimes. I haven't been home in ages. Let me tell you, as soon as the portal opened up, I was out of there. Running from pesky consequences. Oh, you got it. Oh. I just realized that. Big on! Bam! Ha. Yes, I sent it to the Shadowrun. Quick as... I don't know what... Quick as something. I don't know. I was about to say quick as butter. I don't know where that came from. I've been wondering. What a nightmare version of guy I look like. That's what they call it, right? Avalon's dream. The Twilight Chasm's the nightmare guys... Oh, Avalon's the dream. The Twilight Chasm's the nightmare. Gaia's like waking up. Probably it doesn't look too different from the sea line code, am I right? Couldn't tell you. So you claim, but I know a fellow scam artist when I see one. In the mirror. Oh, you think you're funny, don't you? Well, you're hilarious. But man, I went from having V-Riz to having L-Riz. It would be better if we had R-Riz and then L-Riz. You went from left to right instead. High five, bud. No. Bummer. Anyway, with your obvious, non-existent, only hypothetical plane traveling experience, I am still something. I don't know what I am, but I am something. Do you think I should take a trip down the horror of memory and melancholia? Fuck it, I think you should go for it. Oh, it sounds very exciting. Who knows what you'll find? Maybe the answers you seek. Also, my internet's being shit right now, so I'm gonna head out. No problem at all. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, Gani. Well, I'm not seeking any answers, I already know what I want. Then maybe you'll find the right question? Good evening and have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much, and yes, have a wonderful rest of your day as well. Oh, you're so weird, you know that, right? That makes two of us. Oh, you got me there! Fascinating advice, innkeeper. If I cared more, I'd probably say it says something about you. I mean, I did say it, so... Oh, luckily for you, it's already boring me. Then how about a drink to keep you with me a little longer? Oh, we're on the same wavelength there, dude. Yeah, hit me with one of those. Something fast. It's like a rush to the waves when they return. Make up something quick. I don't know why. That's the only character I don't like. But that's because it's kind of bloody creeping me out. You know, like everyone has a certain like chaoticness to them. This guy is just like chaotic with chaotic, plus a hidden chaoticness. Speed. Do we have anything else that actually is more than just? I think we only have this one. There we go. And there we go. Swift Strike, because that's the only Swift one we have at the moment. Fast and mischievous, just like you. Sake, this is lit. I'll get you that. I'll give you that. Thank you. Baya! Oh, welcome back, Baya.
Thank you.
How was your road trip?
It was good. We stopped by my spa and did mud masks.
Ah, did you help them find your way back home?
Yes. We saw a lot of weird fishes and dreams filled with dread. It was terrifying, but it was fun. We even got to explore the gruesome mangrove. The nice ghost even gave me her sunglasses.
That's so cool. What else is up?
The sky, the sun, but no stars.
Ah, and some trees.
No, the trees are in the middle.
Not to the ant.
Ants, so cute. Do you have any ants?
Not on me.
And you, innkeeper, any ants?
Not at the moment, sorry.
Oh, no ants.
Can I offer you a drink as an apology?
Yes, make me feel a little nimble ant.
Ant potion, got it. Baya likes ants. I think the nimbleness is this, right? Yeah, it's the same drink. I absolutely understand now why they said in one of the update things that they want to update the drink sequence of this, because there's a lot of Swift Strike. I can absolutely understand why they say that, because yeah, sometimes they're just having fun, like, oh, they're asking for something with intellect, so I do this one, or perhaps I do this one just for fun. But there's also the normal one, which is like, yeah, this one. But there is not much to choose other than the Swift Strike for anything with speed. So I definitely understand that. Here, for my favorite pseudo ant.
Oh, this is so tasty. I want to look up at the trees now.
I'm sure they'll seem smaller. Can I do anything else for you?
Yes, several things. Have you been handing out my coupons?
I have. Just recently I gave some to Voy. Have people been dropping by?
They have. They're really nice. The mud masks are the most popular, and the flowers. Grace said my flower bracelets are her favorite.
Oh, they must be gorgeous.
I'm making new ones just for her.
She loved that. Who was Grace? I feel I remember the name. Not there. Oh, Grace. Yeah, there we go. I thought Grace was the other elf that I don't think we have inside of this one.
I hope so. Second thing, are you okay?
I am, Baya. Thanks for asking.
Are you sure?
I am.
Oh, I brought you some more coupons to cheer you up.
That's very nice of you. I'll loan to them for when I need them.
You can stop by any time. But what about lotus flowers? I brought you some in case I need to cheer you up.
Oh, for me?
Yes, they are special flowers.
Ooh, yeah, sure. Oh, I've heard they're Ur's favorite, and they bless you with their protection.
They also make you feel nimble, like an ant.
Oh, you got an infusion, lotus flower. Oh, thank you very much, Baya.
I've been wanting to check in on people. I really enjoyed Flood, but I thought about when the Banshee told Mary and me that some people don't like drowning.
Fair enough. Correct.
I hope I can cheer them up a little.
Well, you're already cheering me up.
I am.
Yeah, I was bored. Now I'm having fun. Cheering up quest succeeded.
Yippee!
I also have some questions.
Ask me.
Have you seen Melly around in your swamp? The small cat Wukakin? She might have been investigating your flowers.
No, I didn't see a cat anywhere, but I was also very busy tending to my sniffling willows. They need a lot of love.
I see. How's your swamp doing?
Good. It's wet now, and there are so many new interesting critters and plants.
Oh, what kind of plants? Those with teeth?
Some have teeth, some have eyes and spikes, and haunting spirals of long forgotten mistakes.
Is this plant some sort of former criminal or something? Sick. I got to check those one out.
They're nice. They speak just like little horrible birdies.
Oh, you're one of those people who can talk to plants.
Yes,
How are you doing? The plants, I mean.
depends on the plants, but they're all very loud at the moment. They love water. They hate water. They complain about the onslaught of the undead. They're Oh, hold on. My nose is itching. They're ambivalent about the water.
What was that?
Ambivalent, it means they don't care, but they still want to say something about it.
No, the undead.
Them, the trees from the Pale Woods are very upset. They say that the squeaky undead keep chewing on the roots and bark and leaves.
Feather brains.
No, they can't reach those.
Now we can stop imagining a plant with a brain.
But there are a lot of them. Maybe soon they'll learn how to climb or fly.
Fucking hell, flying zombies. Oh, the Pale Woods. I've never been there before. Is it a good hangout spot?
I don't think so. It's dry, but maybe the undead like dryness.
I would think they prefer bogs.
Everyone should.
I agree. Hey, Baya, can you show me those Twilight Jasmine plants? I would love to taste test them.
Yes, yes. But you have to help me hand out coupons first.
Do I have to?
Please.
Oh, fine, but only because I'm getting bored again.
Hooray. And please keep handing them out to people who need cheering up in Keep. Including yourself.
Will do. Have fun, you two.
Thank you.
Well, I do wonder actually where Melly is somewhere. Every person I've talked to is trying to look for them now. Oh, you still have your hair braided. I have Fable. How's it going? All fine and dandy?
Oh, fine and tired, actually. Not so fine.
How come?
Well, the city's a mess, so the Grove and Theme is triggering. We still don't know exactly what happened or how. The undead, there's the undead problem not far from us apparently, and Archie is miserable. No one has seen Smelly in days. A lot of people are worried, and a lot of people just aren't. Well, that told me not to worry either, but
It's hard.
yeah, very. It's just everyone. I would just want everyone to be safe and want to fix this, whatever this is.
Fable, I know everything is a lot right now. Especially since this is the first wave of adventures that you've ever, or first waves of adventures you have ever faced. Pun intended. But Una isn't wrong. A little less worrying wouldn't hurt. Sure, it's unpleasant, but worse things have happened. And we'll always be fine. Maybe it's just nature, or the dragons are craving change. There's nothing we can do about it.
There's always something we can do.
You taught me that. Sometimes things sort themselves out too. It's quite pleasant to wait occasionally.
I just wish I could do more.
I understand. How about that's something I could do for you?
Not right now, I think.
Oh, hi there. It's actually really nice seeing these two together now. Like, yeah, I didn't like him whenever he was absolutely annoying with his name change and stuff, but when these two are together, it's like, oh, I'm definitely welcoming you. Hi, Kuma.
Oh, hey! You look...
Stressed. Stressed. Why? We just say that. I am good. I'm fine. Everything's great.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is awesome. Sorry, I couldn't resist. If you're saying it like that, something must be terribly wrong. How about a drink? A little helpful telling us what's going on. Sure. Yeah, you really do need that. As I said, like, I really like most of the characters in here. I don't like Iniko just because of his... I don't know. It doesn't make sense, and for some reason that is just really, like, terrifying the shit out of me. The Windoko, I like him, but it's... The thing is, like, he changes his name all the time, so it's just like, oh my god, please keep your name. But with these two together, it's like, it's fine. Something to make you speak. 1,000 wins. Well, you're a wind echo, so I think this would be fine. Okay, so we would need... Huh. This is a... No, which one is the new one? Oh, this is the new one. What does this do? Minus there, plus there. Oh, yeah, this actually works. Ah, protections of the dragons. Something tells me you would need that. And then we're gonna give you 3 of these. There you go. And also a little shield, because there's not enough with that. There you go, 1,000 wins. I hope this helps with the word vomit. It does a little thing. Anytime. So, What happened? Nothing, really. Much at all. I was just taking a stroll, trying to find Melly. Checking in on people, the people Fable asked me to check in.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah. After you helped me calm it down last night, I'm glad I could help. So I was, taking a walk around the outskirts of Phoenix.
A walk is good, right?
Right. So good. Even came across new people. A lot of them were echoes. Did you talk to them? Of course not. Expected nothing else. That's peculiar though. There aren't a lot of echoes on Gaia. There are now. Apparently the flood brought in a lot of primordial refugees. Not everyone comfortable being submerged in water after all. And they say Leviathan's plane is a mess right now.
Oh, I hope everyone has a place to stay.
They're looking for places, for sure. Some merchants are even offering them rides around Fios, Pessoa, and beyond. Like Borkamp, for example, which they advertise as a perfect vacation spot. It is. It's right at the Pessoa and Baden Sea. Very popular with travelers and retirees. Trying to learn words here. I believe Una lives there currently, when she's not bothering me and my tavern. Boss, I bet it's great there. I bet you can relax like somewhere else. You can. There's also one wonderful Leviathan museum nearby too. It's half temple, half exhibition. They have beautiful artistic edition of the Great Sea Serpent in there. And divine, if mediocre, relics out and about.
I've heard about that. Didn't the Eye of the Storm go missing decades ago?
Did it? Did you take it, Kumo? Be honest. I didn't. I wasn't alive decades ago. Also, I wouldn't. I would have stolen more than just a measly relic. Maybe you should stop by and carry out a little burglary. Take your mind off things. The way we make people feel better here. Why not just go over there and do some little burglary? That will make you feel better. They got wonderful mocktails too. Great. I'm sure my parents would love that.
Your parents, like the ghosts?
Was Tuet also flooded? Unlikely. I don't think souls can leave the upper world so easily. You're right. It would be difficult for ghosts to make it out of the Tuat and into the mocktail bar. But being Gaian tourist is a lot easier to do when you're not actually dead. Wait, did you tell us your parents were dead? Oh fuck, don't tell me they just left you. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but you might have to elaborate a little more. It's simple. My parents aren't dead. I saw them with the merchants near Thebes, booking a carriage and all, inclusive boat journeys to Borka. They were going on about how they had a positive outlook on having to leave the primordial sea. How it was like a free vacation. A blessing in disguise. Good for them.
But didn't you see them die?
No. I just saw a burning village. I couldn't find where them anyway. That foolish conclusion was all mine.
So, they didn't die, they just
Left, yes. I kind of feel bad for him just because of that. Especially after being able to actually see them again. I'm pretty certain he must have not gone forth to talk to them. Or they noticed him and didn't really give a damn. This is going to kick the yes. I'm sorry, Kuma, that's awful. It's new kind of awful, sure. How stupid of me to think them. Should have thought that only the claws of Tulas could make them. You should have. They're your parents, they should never abandon you. Well, they did. Indeed. So, what now? I'm not sure. This is... I don't know what to do.
You want to talk about it?
No, not right now.
Kumo, maybe...
Anyway, have you found Melee? Not yet, but Iniko saw her lost at the Moon Swamp. What? About 2 days ago. But there is a Twilight Chasm portal there, where the dragon curse flood started. Indeed. I know this thing just stopped as it has been, but it is like it's really like sensitive from all the sneezing. Did Baya see her? No, she didn't. That's great. That's awesome. It's even better. You said awesome an alarming number of times. Because this is all awesome. All so awesome. I'll keep looking for her. There is not only you. There is not a lot you can do without leaving your tavern. Except... Innkeeper, please, I beg you. Without a quest to find Melanie right now, I need to figure out what to do about my parents before they disappear again. Understandable. I don't have much time. Know how much time I'll have. She needs to be safe. But I can't go myself. I need to find her. Please help me. I don't exactly have enough information yet, but I'll make sure to find out more and make a quest. And I'll put it up immediately. Thank you. I hope some will find.
We will. I promise you.
I believe you. I will. I have to go. Good luck with that. I'll see you soon. Yeah, don't burn down your tavern. I'll try not to. Someone's worried.
Of course he is. Do you really think Mel is okay?
You know what? I do. She's more than anything she could encounter. I trust her to take care of herself.
I do too, but still, she's just a child.
A very capable child.
A child nonetheless. Wherever or whoever she is. And whoever she is. Whether she was just watching the sky or trying to unravel a mystery, she might need help. So please give me that quest.
Pardon?
Please give me that quest right now so I can find her.
No, it's not done.
That's alright. I already know both of the rumors and I know Melly well. I think I have enough information to find her, and I don't think we have to be pedantic right now.
There's certain way things have to be done.
Your way?
Yes. I'm sorry. This is just how things are.
Because you made them that way?
Fable, listen. If you rush into this, you'll be putting both Melly and yourself in danger. You just told me not to worry about it. How dangerous could it be then?
Well, weren't you encouraging me to go on more adventures just a week ago?
Or are you just only okay with me leaving when it's something as small as some snails? I just think something like the flood must have been caused by a massive force. Whatever worrisome, purposeful, or neither, it's certainly not harmless. And you don't have a lot of experience with adventures like this. Or different planes. What if she is in the Twilight Chasm? You need to level up before you stand a chance against true nightmares. Maybe we could get another quest from the farmers. The field must have been taking a lot of damage. Or she needs cheering up too.
Don't patronize me.
I simply don't think you're ready for this one.
Why are you being like this? You always say I should go out of my own comfort zone. You encourage me to change, to grow stronger and braver. And now that I do, it's suddenly wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm saying the timing isn't right.
And why do you get to decide what my timing is? Why should I leave my comfort zone? But once something is out of yours, it's a mistake.
Things aren't that simple.
I know. I've lived for over 100 years. I know that things aren't simple. I also know they don't change by.
Oh, hold on. Sneeze is coming up. As I said, my nose is a bit sensitive right now because of the sneezing.
I also know they don't change by pretending they aren't, or by pretending they're not missing.
Think what you might. The quest hasn't been put up yet, so it can't be taken.
I don't need some sheet of parchment to find her. Just make me a drink.
Think about this. You might damn both of you this way. You're going to look for someone no one has seen in several days after a giant disaster. She could be anywhere, including in a realm of nightmares you know nothing of. You've never even encountered a bleak stalker, and they're the least of your worries there. There are adventurers here who have faced things worse than this. He will have a much higher chance of bringing her back safely, along with himself.
Is this your way of saying you won't make me a drink?
Just let it go. Let someone else handle it.
So they get hurt instead of me?
That's not what I said.
But it's what you mean.
You don't know what's waiting you out there.
But you do?
Of course not. But I can guess it won't be pretty.
You know, I never really realized how much you lied to me all the time. You tell me to be honest, but how can I know you're being honest with me?
I'm always honest with you, Fable. I care about you. Let me help you.
Maybe you could take a nap in one of my...
Oh, well, maybe you could take a nap in one of my rooms, and we'll see how you feel after.
Enough. I made up my mind.
And I made up mine. I'm not giving you the quest. I'm not making you a drink.
Okay, I don't need a drink.
Don't be ridiculous. Going on an adventure without my help is reckless as best, foolish as worst.
I'm not going to stick around and wait while other people suffer. Not if I have a chance to help them. I'm not like you.
You're right, you're not. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
I know I'm going to find Melia, and I don't care what it takes. I'm not going to let anyone stop me, not even you.
Fable. Maybe I should be more honest. After all, they've always been honest with me. I just explained everything to them. And now they're going to run towards their doom just because I can. No, I don't want to think about that. Not sure what to do with those rumors now. Guess I hang on to them. Well, gotta get loads up for a day. Damn, this took a turn. Okay. Just checking around what I have here because I'm a bit uncertain. Great axe deep inside. Okay. Trees undead. Okay. I think this and this are together. This. Undead. I think there is like a hint button, but I don't really want to do that right now. Chasm, stranger, undead. Here we go. I think I managed to find it. It was the undead one. Pale Woods and the surrounding area has been plagued by undead lately. First undead snails scavenging crops, then humanoid cadavers gnawing away at the forest itself. The local plants can't catch a break. No one knows why they suddenly hunger for the local flora. Some brave adventurers, preferably experienced with X-animate, should look into this. I think that's the only one we have. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Just making sure. I hope Fable is alright. It really took a turn. It was like a happiness first with something, basically those two dating. And apparently some people finished the quest but basically lost someone in the process. And now basically Melly is gone and we have someone going rogue. Worse than a rogue. Oh, hi Archie, how are you doing? Hello, brave adventurer. Welcome back to my tavern. Ah, hello, innkeeper. Thank you dearly for your hospitality the other day. Not being alone after all that happened really helped. I'm glad to hear that. How are you doing? These past days have been quite eventful. I'm alright. I think. I'm just trying to keep myself busy so I don't have time to think about the things that happen. Understandable. Losing a loved one is always tough and healing takes a lot longer than expected. I fear you might be right. You're perhaps speaking of experience. I've been doing this job long enough to witness countless adventures passing through my tavern. Oh, we've had 2 bots today. What the hell? Okay, goodbye. There we go. Some of them return, some don't. But they always leave someone behind. Mourning. I see. Does it get any easier? Nope, never. And if it did, I'd be worried. Death shouldn't be easy, be it friend or foe. I suppose you're right. Distraction is always a good approach, though. I think I know what you mean. I have been writing about the last 2 days. I want to hold on to every memory I've made along the way, and especially to these last moments. I thought going on an adventure would be like the books I read as a kid, but it's not even remotely similar. Reality is always harsher than stories portray. Sorry, Archie. It's alright. Thank you for your sympathy, but I'll manage. Actually, I think I'm thinking about switching careers. I think I might be better off at home, just dreaming of these adventures, and writing them down, with happy ending and all. I'd like to note the others mention how much they love listening to your stories. And so did Theo. Maybe I should take Rhea's advice and really continue my life the way Theo would want it for me. It's a safer route for sure, and if it's what you want, then why wouldn't you? On another note, how about to drink to wine and wind down a little? Ah, sure, why not? Any specific wishes? Surprise me with something that'll keep me focused on writing. Something to ward off distracting thoughts. Nothing easier than that. So basically alcohol. No, at the same time, the problem is it's not just like alcohol, because alcohol just it takes away your focus. Oh, whoops. Just realized this is a rather specific drink, which means it needs a booster because we don't have enough spaces for this. Yeah, this thing. Swiftness, that would probably work. There we go. Then we need... No, not this one. We need this thing. Ah, there we go. Steel tonic. Makes hair grow on your chest. Either that, or it was that you get cheeks of steel. And yes, I'm talking about ass cheeks. A drink for the upcoming best-selling author. Very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Oh, this tastes absolutely delightful. I can already feel the words lining, impatiently waiting to be written down. Don't mention it. I'm happy to help. Ah, speaking of which, have you by any chance heard of Melanie, the famous detective? As it happens, I have. You get to know quite a lot of people when you run into a tavern, you know. Have you seen her recently? Sadly, not in a while, no. It was a last week, well, at least a week ago, if not two. How curious that you also know her. Meeting such a well-known detective is a fantastic source of inspiration and exciting stories. I've heard stories of her solving the case of the lost familiars in Suffolk. Yes, she solved the case alongside her trusty assistant. Ah, how inspiring. I'd love to tell her the tale someday. Maybe I'll combine it with some of the rumors I've heard about this one mysterious place in the southwest of Pessoa. Oh, which one might that be? Ah, it's the Wizard Tower, a magical place full of puzzles, mystery, and magic. I've heard tales of it harboring hundreds of books containing lost and forbidden knowledge. But that's not all. There are treasures of unfathomable value and magic trinkets as well. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just do some stuff here. Let's go. Oh, hold on. This way. Ah, there we have it. So, yeah, the Wizard Tower. So, that's the Wizard Tower. That's the flood. There we go. You move there. You move it there. There we go. Now we have one quest there. Stumble place. What exciting thought for a young detective to stumble upon a place like that. Definite story I'd read. Promise to send me a copy, please. Oh, but of course. I'll deliver it to you myself. You know, even if we might be a few years apart, seeing her reminded me of my own childhood. Sure, the circumstances are completely different, and I was never allowed to wander off myself. But she seemed a little lonely, just like me back then, always looking for my own adventures. Though she found them in the real world, while I relied on books. But I'm glad she found an assistant to keep her company. The life of a detective can certainly be a lonely one. I mean, I also had Theodore to keep me company, but it doesn't matter anymore, does it? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but... Well... Melee has been missing since the Twilight Flood. No! Tell me you're joking! Sadly not, I'm sorry. No, that can't be. I really hope nothing happened to her. She's so young, so small. What if she also No. There's no need to panic just yet. Easy for you to say, isn't it? Your friend didn't die in your arms. You didn't have to witness his life fade from your eyes. I'm getting the feeling that right now, when everyone is just mourning people that either disappeared or died, I am just the one standing here and I can move really. And yeah, I don't really have any experience trying to talk to them out of it. Don't jump to conclusions, Archie. There are no clues indicating what happened to Melia. You shouldn't expect the worst. She might be small, but she's tough. Trust me. You're right. Sorry. Let's hope for the best. I couldn't bear writing another tragedy. Oh, speaking of the assistant. Oh, Kuma, it's great to see you. I solved it. Solved what? My parents' problem. I solved it. And how did you do that? It's simple. I'm here to ask you to write up and hand out a quest. A quest to find them and to kill them. Jesus! Well, if you apparently weren't died when I was a kid, I am gonna kill you now. Good God! Okay, that was a. Why is everyone going so drastic right now? I feel like everyone has basically done 180 on me here. Sorry, did you say kill them? Yes. Why do you want to kill your parents? Isn't it obvious? Can't say it is. Their death is what set me on the bleak path that is my life. It led me towards my destiny, my purpose, which would be stealing, revenge, edginess, darkness. Of course. Now that they're back, it's messing up my aesthetic purpose. Aesthetic purpose. Right. So I must take destiny back into my own hands. Why not talk this through instead? Talk doesn't solve anything. Might make you feel a little better and less murderous. No. I must embrace who I am. And for that, they must die. Can someone find Melia, please? Because the other way around, she doesn't need a head pat. He needs. Can someone find Melia? Melee? Where is she? Where did she even go? So, please, a quest. Have it done quickly. As you wish, I'll set it up for you. Thank you. I shall leave you to it. Before you go, how about a quick drink for a road? Maybe one that have you talking about something other than killing your parents. Yes, I shouldn't allow them mourning. So I must be deceitful about my feelings. I see what I can do for you. God, and here we're trying to forget one death, and he's just bringing out a potential other. Wonderful. What about 1,000 wins for you? That will probably help you actually deal with a parent. There you go. Okay, what does this bring? Yeah, you know what, this. I'm gonna make sure you talk more and stab less. Which, well, I can't do that now, that for certain, but hopefully can become that later. There you go, 1,000 wins. He's even actually sitting in one of the darkest corner of my tavern, apparently. Maybe this will help your heart a little. It feels nice. Really warm. Like a hug. I can recommend you a physical hug from... I was about to say Faith. Their name isn't Faith. Hold on, let me figure out her name. Fable. Unfortunately, I have lost Fable as well. Can you find both her and Melee? Because I think they're going the same way. Hopefully. Do you need a hug, Kumo? I need to go. Stay safe out there. Sure. And Kumo? Yes. Have you talked to Fable? Yesterday, yes. They left to find Melanie. I see. Good luck with your parents. I don't need luck. I need vengeance. Oh, fair enough then. Does he need help? Do you want to help him kill their parents? Pardon me. No, of course not. So wait, hold on. Do you want to help kill their parents? I mean, psychological help. They don't look like they're doing too well, if I might say. He's always become quite broody and mysterious, but their parents being alive really threw them off track. You wouldn't think that's a bad thing, really? Now they kill them just because it didn't fit with the backstory they came up with. This is the possibility for a happy ending to an otherwise dark story. Please don't tell me you're actually going to set up a quest to assassinate them. I am but a mere innkeeper to this tavern. I'm just following Kuma's wishes. I would have expected you to have a little more backbone, or moral standards, so to speak. Especially after everything that happened, and the advice you gave me. What about the people Kuma's actions would leave being grieving and mourning? Those were your words, right? I tried to stop him, but I don't think I can get them to talk with their parents right now. You heard them. That's exactly why there's still hope. Wait, I don't think I understand. Kuma won't take on the quest himself. So there'll be someone else that can talk to his parents. But that sounds like a really questionable plan, if I say so. It'll work out. I'm sure of it. Most likely it won't be a very difficult quest, especially not if you know your way with words. As a noble mind like yourself, like you would, for example. Oh! Well, I still certainly isn't a quest for me, even though I could probably do it. What if the situation actually escalates into violence? I don't think if I could handle that very well. No pressure. I just wanted to make an offer. Do you want a different quest then? Weren't you listening? I don't want to be an adventurer anymore. Hearing Kuma just now amplified my doubts. I never want to have to kill anyone. Being a murderer is not how I envision my life to be. Of course not. But I also don't know what my direction of life is heading from now on. My heart is still full of grief. This might only be a tale, but there is this place of infinite knowledge. Oh, are you by any chance talking about the subterranean caves of the plane of Earth? I've read so many stories about them. A hidden yet wonderful place. I thought, though I really doubt a guy immortal like me could even walk there. But I've heard you get there through the Twilight Chasm. Innkeeper, Do you think that's true, that the portal to Ur is somewhere in the Twilight Chasm? Well, maybe. This world is full of wonders, after all. And since the Twilight Realm arose from his dreams, I'd say... Oh, sorry, that was the wrong person. And since the Twilight Realm arose from Earth's dreams, I'd say it isn't completely unlikely. Just thinking about the caves makes my heart beat faster and my fingertips itch. Maybe I should write a little story about them. Time to write down some keywords, or I might lose my idea. You know what? I don't think you need Ur to lead you. Earth already knows what it wants to do. You really think so? Yeah, it's quite obvious actually. How about you go write down those keywords now? This might already be an upcoming bestseller. Oh, you really are a sweet talker, aren't you? Thank you for advice. Goodbye, innkeeper. Until next time, Archie. Raining outside, huh? Oh, you're taking a zombie quest. Are you also going on a vengeance quest? To be honest, it doesn't really surprise me. Good evening, Caroline. Evening. Has boredom already caught up with you again? It's always on my trail. Guessing this quest is still free. Not for much longer, it seems. I've not had enough of the undead yet, huh? I've had enough of losing to him. I want a rematch. There's no rematch for what happened. I know, but I won't let anyone else lose more people to them. I thought you were looking for Melly instead. I can't say I'm not worried about the little gal. But Fable is already on it. I trust him. And I trust Melly too. To come back, I mean. She promised me to see each other again soon. I'm learning to believe in people's words. You should too. I do, but trust is a scary thing. Everything's scary if Fable's to be believed. Might as well pick the fun horrors to commit to. Fair enough, actually. Like the undead. Exactly. I also got to check up on my cousin. Those undead snails are sounding a little more concerning right now. At least they're even slower than the regular undead. Very calming, thanks. Oh, that was the wrong person. Fuck. I don't know why. I cannot keep track of who's talking. When I take Archie along again, it might be a calming presence you're seeking. Under those circumstances, no. What if you get bored? He has a very good story to tell. Shut up. How will we talk about what drink you want then? Oh, very dear me, my dearest acquaintances. Innkeeper, Dame Caroline, you both look radiant today. What are we radiating? Good. I should say as it would be too rude. How polite of you. How are you doing, Scully? Oh, I was just wonderful. Yesterday I had a most delightful tea party with Sir Alphonse and for Lady Frostgrip. Alphonse and I were able to learn so much about the time we missed thanks to the young blacksmith prodigy. This world truly is an exciting and beautiful one. And by tomorrow the vampire will have forgotten all about it. Oh, but that merely means he'll get to remember again. Oh, how marvelous. The endless pursuit of learning is wonderful in and of itself. Oh, speaking of learning, if you allow me, I'd like to learn how you're doing on this fine day of ours, Dame Caroline. You do look a little spent, and I would hate to be intruding on your space. Just exhausted by all these people and their constant talking. You're good though, ain't your fault. Oh, understandable. The social aspect of life can be exhausting as they come with so many rules and obstacles one must traverse. But throughout this overwhelming obstacle course of mortal interactions, we can find many magnificent treasures. Oh, and all of them makes these efforts worthwhile. Like quests. Oh, I was thinking about friends, but quests too. Oh, are you ready for one? Yeah. Oh, what's its cause? An unusual amount of undead creatures are haunting Pessoa lately, especially near the Pale Woods. Carolyn is going to check on that. An undead gathering in the Pale Woods? But why so? Is there a convention, perhaps? No, it sounds more like the violent type of crowd. Oh, unfortunate. It does seem that its sentiment is common among my compatriots. Our sense and sensibilities are often lost when you are ripped from the afterlife without your soul attached to your body. You don't have a soul. You got a lot of personality for that to be true. Oh, that is very kind of you to say, but I am afraid I'm a mere fragment of myself. An opportunity to find a new self, then. Oh, what a sweet promise. Still, it is strange to have everything you once were forgotten. How can you forget when... How can you be forgotten when you're here? We will remember you as you are now, as I'm sure people did for your former self. Oh, I hope I shall grow into a pleasant memory then, as well as a pleasant presence. You already are. Oh, that makes my non-present soul very happy to hear. I love this guy just because of, like, it's a skeleton with a top hat and a tie. Not only that, he has like a glued on mustache and his eyebrows are nailed to his goddamn forehead. Oh, Dame Carolyn, would you mind me tagging along on your quest? It sounds like having a haven of fascinating research, and I've not been able to indulge in that pastime for a long time. Sure, come along. A skeleton should be a great help in wiping out a bunch of undead. Wiping? By no means should that be our approach. We should study them. Or even better, strike up a civilized conversation. With enough charisma, I'm certain we can remind them of their mortal conscience. Don't be ridiculous. They'll rip us apart. We can simply ask the innkeeper for some more additional defense, in case it needs some initial convincing. I could offer you some frost armor to go along with it. A few frozen pine cones here and there, and you'll have a little more buffer if your words don't take hold. Excellent idea! Or we just fight them, smash their bones together until they stop moving. No offense, Scully. Not taken. Though I believe the clever approach would be really on speed. Unawakened undead are really rather slow, so we should be embraced as possible advantage. Dexterity then, and defense. You were all right on track with that one. May I suggest adding some Morganite Lotus Flower to this combination? Much like Kitrin, it blesses your weapon strikes. I'll lend you some power of the Great Dragons. The undead are incredibly vulnerable to holy attacks. Oh, indeed we are. The power of the dragons is a difficult one to harness. Trust your capabilities, innkeeper. I think your delight will be aimed towards the magical ingredients. To deal with them and much in such a way is quite a skill itself. As is choosing our approach to this. We should leave this up to him, correct? Yeah, you'll figure it out and keep some additional defense is given, but what we focus on charisma or dexterity? And don't forget those wondrous infusions of yours. I would never. The problem is they've already had a death because of zombies. And I don't know if... Let's go with fighting this time. I often doesn't go with fighting. Yeah, this is the only one with defense as well. So we're gonna do this with the... they talked about this one. Yeah, this one is good. Whoops. So we need one of these. One of these. And then we need two of these. Just 1 and 2. There you go, Swift Strike. I think it'd be hard to reason with creatures that don't have brains. I trust in your fighting skills, Lynn, and I know skill will make for a great support. Great! Good to see you found some common sense back there. Scully, let's go and slay some undead. At your service, madam. Let's indulge in some violence. As I said, I do love some people in here, especially when they're silly. I enjoy your travels, your conversations, and your battles. Well, at least those are together on a real quest. Hopefully we can make sure to find the other people. Some quests and some happiness. I do love though that this game really starts off really just like funky and fun, and it actually goes into serious moments as well. The Wizards of Morlia has abandoned his tower, while Morlia, a small island near the Niverduff and Daddlewell. As is custom for Wizard's Tower, it's said to be full of alluring treasures, gold, magic items, forbidden knowledge, and spells. Anything your looting horse desires. But be warned, the wizard is known to have loved puzzles, mischief, and contraptions, so don't forget to check for traps. Okay. No. Lena. No. Okay, hold on. I think it must be... Trying to find... I know what I'm doing, I know which one I'm trying to do here, it's just that... trying to get to it. Oh, I managed to find it. Twilight Flood brought more to Feosowa than just waters of the Primordial Sea. In particular, two long lost air echoes who had faked their own death and abandoned their only child. Now their kid is out for revenge and long to have them killed. As the fate of tragic backstories wills it, these renegade parents were last seen in Borkham, near the Wadden Sea. So any bountiful hunter would probably start there. There we go. So we have 2 quests for people now. I do wonder what sort of decision we're gonna have for the killing one. Because sure, it's talking about them being dead and he got into the darkness, but like, being abandoned is still a lot of darkness. Oh, shit, you took a quest. Huh, which one? You know your quests are getting weirder by the day. I mean, no one's forcing you to take that one. Unless you have Unless you have one on Basilisk Swarms waiting in the back. I think I'm good with this one. No Basilisks, I'm afraid. Eager to kill some parental figures. You know it, Jesus. Speaking of family, you haven't thought brought your sister by in a while. How is she? I don't know. We no longer speak. Oh, I didn't know that. You two were unbeatable when it came to bar fights. Yeah, I love her, but she's become a little more too much like our parents, so I need to love her from afar. Or I wouldn't be loving myself very much. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Cutting her off must have hurt a lot. Must still hurt a lot. I have come to terms with it. It came out stronger in the end. That's all I could do. Maybe. But wounds stay, don't they? People won't wound you. That's what they do. They can also heal you. Huh. That's a false sense of security. Eventually it all falls away. Not everyone is doomed because your enemy, doomed to become your enemy, including yourself. And I think you're doomed to say the weirdest things possible whenever you get the chance. It's a blessing, not a curse. If you want to see it that way. This rogue guy got any siblings? None that we know of. Their parents kind of faked their death, abandoned him when he was very young. They haven't exactly been writing postcards. I guess no one would handle that very well. What do you think about the whole killing them measure? That's up to me. It does. Yeah, not like they ever faced any real consequence for being shitty. It always falls on the kids, doesn't it? And you think being murderer is an approachable consequence? It's not about what I think. I'm just taking the job. Right, but I was thinking... Think less, or rather, think about what you're gonna mix up for me instead. So you're not even hesitating. I'm a bounty hunter innkeeper. Of monsters, I assume. Not all monsters look unlike us. I thought you don't do charity. I don't. I expect I have to payment by the end of this. That thief must have some jewels stored away or something, right? Somewhere, right? I see. So, drinks. Drinks, of course. Murder. How would you like to approach it? With force. Don't know how strong they are, but I'd need to be stronger. Maybe some defense in the mix would be good too. If their attack patterns turn out to be more complex than you thought. Oh, more complex than you thought. I read the wrong person. It seems like you do listen to me sometimes. Your stories of fighting mirages and three-headed antelopes are far too compelling to forget. I'd hope so. You still got any of those frozen pine cones laying around? The ones you gave me for the mountain mimic? If those dead beats pick up some primordial magic, I could use some elemental protection. Clever as always, Jade. Obviously. Plus, that frost armor is pretty cool. Lucky for you, and your coolness factor. No. You and your health. Yo, bro man, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How is your weekend? I hope you have a good Saturday. Yeah, dancing dinosaurs. But I'm good. Not been doing too much today. It's been a bit of a slow day. Tried out some mecha break. I probably found a cheater. I say probably because goddamn his vision snapped against my invisible body. Didn't even aim, it snapped. But other than that, slow day, not much happening. Still looking for... still trying to figure out how to do more RP. No, not RP. PR for my commission. Because, yes, I do have one slot open for making maps. Because I started with one slot. But yeah, Mecha Break is kind of fun. I would want more customization. But that is basically let me choose more weapons and stuff. Right now the only thing I can do is bring in more mods there. But other than that, it's actually a really fun game. Not the easiest, but fun. Cool. I'll take some of those then. Yeah, I heard it is a fun game. Yeah. It's kind of like when you play, you know, like other games like Valorant or Overwatch. You know how you choose one specific person and you go with that one, and the other ones can't choose it. It's kind of like that. You can choose between different mechs, but you cannot have that Gundam Breaker who doesn't have the money to buy. Fair enough. But yeah, so it's kind of like you have to be quick on some of those. Gundam Break. I've not played any Gundam game, to be honest. I've not even actually watched Gundam. I've seen some people build Gundam things, of course. That's about it. A Gundam Breaker for people who doesn't have the money to buy it. Now, it took me to figure out where I was supposed to put 4 people. But now I understood it. Yes. But absolutely, I absolutely understand that. But it's actually a fun game. You just have to sometimes be quick. Gundam Breaker or Armor Core. Yeah, absolutely. This is an interesting game. Bit of customization. I would want more customizations for the mechs. It doesn't matter if it is like, oh, they have to look like this no matter what. But like different weapons, perhaps. It doesn't need to look different, but just different things or something. Just a bit more customization, because I don't know, when it's mech games, something that I really, really like, even though I love mechs, is good customization for them. I don't know why, it's just something. They're not contending with another approach? No, unless... Oh, so you're wondering what she is gonna do, she's gonna murder someone's parents. I am not joking. I know it sounds bad. It is bad, actually. I'm not gonna say anything else. But apparently our friend the Wind Echo is... his parents died whenever he was a kid. And got into this gloomy, edgy mood because of that. But apparently they did not die, but instead abandoned him. Now he has managed to figure out they are alive and decided someone is gonna have to take care of them. Literally, since they should be treated like cars in games. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, so we now have a quest. The problem is there. I need an assassin. Is there? Listen. Some things are unfixable. I'd saw both my legs off before I'd ever talk to my folks again. But this wound is fresh. It could be possible to delay the inevitable. I could convince them to leave, scare them off, banish them somewhere where they couldn't hurt him. That way, he can't find them later, if he changes his mind. Or if he can find them later if he changes his mind. Maybe this rift isn't completely irreplaceable after all. It sounds like you're asking for some charisma. Okay, we're going to a charisma. We're not dealing with attacking the parents. I can go for taking down zombies rather than talking to them. But if it's parents, I'm gonna go the other way around. And some speed. You should hurry up before he does anything drastic himself. Yep, some dexterity might help too. You never know how they react. Might have to dodge some blows. Huh. Might have to. You got any of that inspiration garbage lying around? I'm not so good with words when it comes to situations like this, and I might have to inspire them to be a little less awful. I could offer you Thunder Sage or Honey Flowers, whatever flavor you prefer. You choose. About it all. Charisma, dexterity, inspiration. It's the less violent route, but it's not what he asked for. So I won't complain about strength, defense, mix either, as long as you throw the frost armor in. I think my decision about this would be tainted by my own experiences, so please, a little help. Always, Jade. Thanks for asking. And make sure to leave Onyx some leftovers. She's thirsty. Onyx, the little turtle. She has a little pet turtle. We are definitely gonna go with inspiration, so charisma. That's a lot of charisma, but not too much speed. Well, there are some speed there. Hold on. Do we have anything else? No. No. I would say this one is still good anyway, because there is some speed in there. So I'm gonna do this one. Then this one... oh, yeah, this one works. Because then we take 2 of these ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna make her kill someone. I don't think I've had any quest to kill anything other than the zombies, but that's understandable. And 2 of these. I think that should be in good. Yeah, 1,000 wins. Thing, there you go. Maybe this cause isn't as lost as we think it is. If they can't be reasoned with. I can always trick them and kill them that way, yes. But I guess I'll try talking first. You have killed someone in the game before? No, only zombies. Yeah, actually, I think the only thing I've killed is zombies. We had a chimera once, but instead I said try to fool it, and it just was apparently happy about that. It was a werewolf once, and instead we started talking to it, and it apparently seems to have been someone's relative. And he now lives in a werewolf group. Like nomads. So no, I don't think I actually have gone the brutal route before, other than with the zombies. Huh. Damn. But I'll guess I'll try talking first. Let's hope this is the right choice. Does that turtle have a nose ring, or what's that? I don't even know what's going on with that turtle. Don't you trust me? You wish. Don't forget to fill me in on your success. If I have any charisma left in me, you'll be sure to hear about that. Until then, don't tell him what I'm doing. I shall keep this secret between us. You'd love those. Typical Fae, I guess. I'm a Fae? To be honest, I don't know what I am. I have not answered that yet. I'm a Fae? Am I an elf? I'm an elf? I don't know if I'm an elf. Am I an elf? Don't take too many names while I'm gone. Take too many names? I am probably not an elf if I have to change names. I wouldn't dream of it. I am taking... Wait. You mean change names? Or... Fuck, Ingeko is back. I don't like that. Nah, man! You gotta be careful with that ethereal bamboo. I mean, it's super cool and all, but if you cut it the wrong way, it's gonna charge up and... Whoosh! Gone you are! Sucked into the ethereal weave! Oh, well. You know, like those fishes that kill you if you cook them wrong way. Fish. Yes! They look like balls with spikes. Oh, pufferfish. Don't know about the name, though. Do you mean pufferfish? Oh, that! Oh, wait. You're also here. Huh? Sure am. I don't like Iniko because he's way too chaotic, and I mean, like, not in a good way. Basically, I don't know. Oh, you're looking fire! Nice drip. Thank you, Iniko. Have I changed clothing? Nick. Have a stay on the topic, please. Topic. Right. I heard any type of vibration can trigger a small rift. It's like disturbing a sleeping dragon. Right move. I knew that the world's faltering and whatnot. So, you're saying if I use my bow the wrong way, I could open a rift and then be lost in a ethereal weave? I bet. Would suck big time, but alas. Though, can't be entirely sure. I mean, What's the fun of knowing everything for sure? Don't be basic. Embrace the chaos. As long as you don't play any wrong notes, you should be fine. No, see, nothing easy than that, especially under pressure. Especially then, I'm sure. Oh, then you have nothing to worry about, my friend. Might even come in handy one day. The person who made your instrument must have had at least, like, one thought about making it like that. They did. Many thoughts, actually. Oh, we're gonna have more people. At least he's a good chaos type. Good mythical morning, innkeeper. I know theoretical, it's early afternoon, but who cares? What good theoretical morning. Almost there, I forgot the mythical. Good mythical practical morning. But okay, listen up. I found this little leaflet on your notice board. And I saw you were finally sending someone out to investigate that abandoned wizard tower. And I just decided that someone is me. I don't know why, but every one of these people, whenever I do their voice, I smile just because of the way I need to do their voice. I've been wanting to see what's up there for a while now. Talk about a good timing. Ooh, did you say Wizard's Tower? What's the tea? Oh well, there's an abandoned wizard tower near Duff, on a small island called Morlia. Oh, the one with the worms. I think you can find worms in any ecosystem. Oh, that's what I want you to think. Sure. Either way, no one has seen the Wizard of Morlia in quite some time. So they say. And I've been dying to know what he might be hiding in this tower. Oh, I bet a lot of explosives. I'm more hoping for scrolls of ancient magic and semi-curses and objectives. But also, by the way, did you answer me by the way, bro man? How are you today? How are you doing? How are you doing today? I hope you have a good weekend, good Saturday. Oh, and of course, I just realized that for some reason. I did ask before, but I don't think I got an answer. Oh, and of course, books of forgotten knowledge. Rumor has it he left behind quite a hoard of particular trinkets. Oh, fair enough. Too hyped to join stream. Surely, after all, it is the state in this leaflet. Traps. Puzzles. Must be something very valuable in there. Maybe even the key to immortality. But yeah, I'm good. It do be a slow Saturday. Yeah, I know that. I feel that. I've been there. Kinda probably still am there. Don't know really. I mean, key to immortality. Oh, they were bored. Admittedly, they don't decide puzzles when I'm bored though. I blow things up. Looking for a job, to be honest, since I finished college. Same, actually. Not going pretty well. But that's also why I started my whole commission thing as well, because, well, might not be much, but it's still something small, just for fun. At the same time earning money. Just to see it goes anywhere. Still very new though. But yes, for anyone who actually wants to check it out, it is on my Ko-fi. Oh, hello when things go boom. Oh, same. You know what? What? I think you should take me, a boy along. Listen. You say trinkets and I'm all in. Oh, I mean, the entropy we created if we traveled as a trio would be immaculate. We'd be able to find a wizard's tower's puzzle and definitely trapped with wits and violence and music. Oh, you have my lockpicks and my hey, maybe the ethereal weave could even help. Ethereal baboon, huh? Not an ethereal weave. Escape would only work with a Shabian silk. Huh? The ghost spies of Shabian use their silk to spin the weave. A good thing that these strings are made of Sabian silk then. Ray, I can use your Hagen as our plan C escape plan. You wish to be home after all. Or bust any monsters in any traps, so your Hagen will be our way out. By dipping into the ethereal weave. Don't worry, it's like dreaming or teleporting. You just have to find your way back out. I will manage that. I'm a master teleporter. Oh, I'm sure our innkeeper friend here has a right drink for you. I have something that will give you some brain cells. And quick reflexes. Some hasty and can easily evade traps. Good that I don't need help with either. Oh, good I don't need help with either. But shouldn't we be able to fight back fiercely? In case something is lurking in the tower. Also, traps probably means a lot of fire, so fire resistance could help too. Oh, fighting sounds good. I'd love to kill something, but I hate making decisions. I think the innkeeper should decide what to make. The only character I don't like is Iniko. There was one character. The Wind Echo is someone I can tolerate depending on if he's alone or not. Okay, so something strong to barge in and fight our way through, paired with fire resistance to survive little traps. Or something with our for our brains. That gives us focus, infused with haste. I'll see what I can do, but don't hold me responsible for whatever ends up happening. Oh, we would never. Ever. Okay, I can trust Void there, but you two I'm skeptical about. This thing? Oh yeah, this would probably work. Peak Sunrise. It has some speed, it has some brain cells. Hold on, we need to do this first. Oh, haste, yeah. Need something that brings haste. Oh, this does. But it brings minus to 1. I think we have another one. Ah! But that brings sword. No, we're gonna have to use this one. Which means we're gonna have to have 4 of these. 1. Whoops! That was the wrong one. Undo, here you go. Get some armor in you. And whoopie-doo, I'm gonna be like you. There we go. And 1 more speed for the road. There we go. That actually went well. Here you go. Brains and quick reflexes. I wonder how your bin monster doesn't overdose. I have no clue. I'll be sad if not one single thing explodes. He has the smallest violin as well. Yeah, he's a shapeshifter, by the way, so that's why nothing on him is basically the same goddamn thing. Explosions could damage all the loot. But maybe afterward we could light a little fire. You know, what we should do. You know what we should do? What? We should take Jade along. She'd definitely be interested in the treasure, though. Imagine you've done multiple mistakes you throw in its mouth and thus an overdose. Well, with the thought of this being basically drinks, I wouldn't say overdose. I would basically just say it really needs to pee. Because I'm pretty certain, like, that's the thing. We had 2 monsters asking for beer. We had alcohol. And we apparently don't have alcohol, so I don't think there's anything really with that ever. I think the worst thing that can happen is that the dragon pees in the bucket. And that's about it. Or throws up. That might also be the second thing. An additional blade wouldn't hurt. And I think we can find her, innkeeper. I'm afraid she already done a quest, so probably nowhere nearby. Ah, it's fine. We'll approach her. Good luck. Ah, thank you. We shall return with a story worth telling. Can't wait. Yeah, Iniko is one of those I really don't like. I don't know why. It's just the way he acts and stuff. You know, it's one of those like creatures that like is capable of do everything, have done anything, so it's just bored and is willing to do anything to just not be bored. Okay, let's see if we can find some happiness now, because there's been a lot of shit going on lately here. Oh, hi, Una. Oh, Archie.
Hello, innkeeper. Look what I found.
Looks like a rare specimen of Archie to me. I'm one of a kind. Probably could just digest poisons a lot. Probably. Don't really know how Andu works, but he really loves it.
You two know each other already?
Of course you do. Pretty much everybody in this city, huh? Well, of course I know him. He's quite a celebrity in town. I suppose I am. He's Senna's most famous for Arthur. He even survived an assault by hordes of the vicious undead. Can we stop speaking about that? He's gonna start crying again. Arthur? Was that the thing you actually was sticking up with? Okay, fair enough. I guess I really am an Arthur, yes.
And here I thought I could surprise you.
How did you two meet?
I think he spotted me in the street. Must have thought I had a lot of stories to tell, so he asked me if I could write my biography.
What a unique way to call someone old. But she does have a lot of stories to tell. Archie, how many manuscript topics do you want to collect before you actually finish something? Well, you see, I'm always important to collect the ideas. Life itself is the best source of inspiration for any artist.
Look at him! He's so eager to write, I just couldn't refuse that look in his big, sparkly eyes.
Writing down ideas is so much fun. Not only for the detective's magical story, but also holding on to Theo's memories, though writing is really helping me with his death. I can make sure the world doesn't forget about him. I'm glad you're doing better now. Una, how come you want your biography to be written now?
I don't really have a reason. I'm old. I've seen a lot of stuff. It'd be sad if all that knowledge went to waste, right?
Well, fair enough, I guess. Oh, that was the ad thing popping up. I just, something pops up on my chat. It's just like, oh, what's happening? It's not like you'll disappear any second now, is it?
Of course not.
I get it. A lot of terrible things have been happening lately.
Don't be silly, we'll be fine. It's always nice to see most of your friends return during times like these.
Most of them?
Stuff like this happens every few decades. It's completely normal.
If you say so. Are you going to pay Archie accordingly, though?
That's what I'm here for. I'm paying him with him in drinks. And I also could use a little refreshing drink myself.
I gotcha. Anything specific you'd like to do today, Archie? Just the same as always. I not drink to stay focused on my writing. To defend my brain against all those distracting thoughts. Coming right up. I feel like I don't do his voice as he's used to, but I don't know. I might be or might not be. Let's do the thing. The drink that doesn't give you chest hair, but basically makes your ass cheeks metal. Just gonna have to figure out what I need for this. Yeah, this thing. This would work. So we have two of those. We have one of these. And then two of these, because we already have one. And then swiftness. There you go. Steel tonic. Doesn't give you chest hair, but really nice buns. Here we go. A drink to boost your concentration. Thank you very much, innkeeper. This is delicious. I can feel a irresistible itch in my fingertips already. Always happy to oblige something. So, Yuna, what's it for you today? Maybe something that give me enough strength and energy to tell this whippersnapper every little detail in my life. Oh, yeah, that does sound about right. Alright, give me a quick second, let me right back with your drink. Well, you kind of look like a fish, so I'm gonna give you the sailor's courage. This is probably the drink, actually, to give people chest hair. Nice buns and chest hair. But to be honest, I'm pretty certain this will give abs directly. Yeah, I think this is an abs drink. For some reason, my brain just went, oh, it's an abstract drink. And my own self just went, what the fuck? No, not Southern Brawlers. We're gonna have this. Apparently both very similar. There you go, Sailor's Courage. Technically the Brawler one also works, it's just another version, easier one. Some liquid stamina for the golden girl. Let's see if your skills are to be trusted, Innkeeper. Oh! Archie, I hope you're ready for at least 600 pages. Oh, that's a lot. But you already agreed, so you don't have a choice. And now, my dear Archibald, we'll begin with the writing. Thank you for hospitality, Innkeeper. See you later. Goodbye, Innkeeper. I'll remember to keep a copy of the book for you. Sign, please. Of course. Very well. Goodbye, you two. That was a quick little visit. Oh, I remember you, but also forgot about you. Minty and her two wonderful hellhounds. That looks absolutely adorable, to be honest. I love them both. One just snuggling against her arm, and the other one just laying its head on the table, just looking at me. Finally. My service piece, and I have arrived, or returned. Welcome back, Minty. Good to see you, Innkeeper. And surprisingly, your tavern's dry interior. I thought you might appreciate the dampness of almost everything nowadays. maybe while underwater, but wheels and mud doesn't mix. I'm pretty certain she might be in a wheelchair. Just because of the way they have talked about she has service dogs, and also talking a lot about the wheels and things. But I don't know, because this is the only thing we see. It would be nice if actually the one who made the game could answer that. On land, I appreciate structural sound and smooth wood flooring much more than its soggy alternatives. Also, I'm pretty certain it might not just be that she can't walk. It feels like she's like a mermaid, because they're talking a lot about water when she's around. Not bad. You wouldn't know. Just step a few minutes past the tavern. But then you might get an idea of things jammed in my spokes and smooshed between Casket and Kane's toes. Oh, Casket and Kane. Wonderful name. What is this spokes? I don't know what it is. I'll pass, and besides, stories from my patrons are much more enjoyable. Speaking of, how did the Pearl Hunt go? Honestly, it wasn't all too eventful, but before I go on, I could do with one of your drinks, Innkeeper. This is also one of the few characters that I believe don't actually get an involvement in here. So I don't know why they aren't registered in here. It feels like they are like story character, like I don't know how to explain it. They're not like main character wise, but it's like world building wise. Something to keep my mind clear of any irrelevant distractions for the journey back. Let's see what I can do. I guess a shield then. To be honest, I don't know either, yeah. Well, do you think we should give her some nice steel buns? Yes. We definitely gonna do that. Yeah, this would probably work. We are gonna give her steel buns. Bum ba dum bum bum. There we go. And this one. Steel tonic. Doesn't give you a chest hair, but will give you some nice steely buns. Alright, here's the much anticipated intellect booster. You sure have a funny definition of booster. Or are you just trying to give me a challenge? Did I do wrong? Wait, hold on. Did I do wrong? Because I did actually get an achievement. Fuck, did I do wrong? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna go to the game chat. That's the wrong thing. I'm gonna go to the thing here. I'm gonna go to tavern. I'm gonna see. Because hopefully it actually did register. Whoops! I gave the wrong drink! Shite. I gave the wrong drink. What happened with my brain? My brain just went, oh, you want some nice buns. I was too focused on buns. I'll try my best. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to challenges after all. I don't know why. The last one basically talked about the same thing, and for some reason was like, I don't need mind, I need armor. But before you go on, I actually have something else for you. Ah, and here I thought I'd have to needle you for it again. What a pleasant surprise. My favorite kind. Here, complete proofread manuscript, I hope. I'd certainly hope it's completed, since my retrieval and your proofreading have been such a long time in the making, yes? Around 15 years, 10 years. Long time, long in the making. You should probably wash that red ink off your hands before it stains your mugs. Oh, right. I was editing my recipes all night. Crazy story, actually, for another time, that is. I see. I will say, it's good to have these papers back in my hands. May I inquire as to why you asked for them back now? I've decided to finally publish a book. What I have written about, it's very dear to my heart. And I'm happy to finally get to share my writing with the world. Minty the author. It's a nice ring to it. It'd be Mackenzie Kitchen Chan, actually. Very nice pen name. It was time I finally choose one, and something universal at that. Procrastination is a curse all of its own. Sure is. So, about the pearl, or pearls? Protection pearls, like I said, it wasn't too eventful. I had tea with the banshee of the Lonesome Lagoon, and she traded me the pearls for objects of her desire. Mostly I promised her to sign a copy of the book. Good for her! You know, I've been meaning to ask, if I may, what do you need the pearls for exactly? I knew you was often looking for them, but I was never quite sure why. Well, I'm sure you remember the curse I was bestowed with. Yes, the cursed parasitic ring that amplify your magic to a painful degree. Exactly those. They cause quite a lot of issues for me and my body. Sometimes it feels like magic is eating away at me, slowly feasting on my organs and nerves. Jesus. It's tearing me apart from the inside out as I gradually takes my health and life. The protection pearls help me keep the mana in check. They're bringing it down to a manageable balance. It helps the pain a lot. So you're saying you turn the pearls into a drink? Wonderful to see that that's still your first solution to everything. Yes, on occasion. Mostly I grind them into ink for my tattoos. They're very versatile, like little beauties. Ah, that's a way of doing it. I'm happy you could find some then. Now that I think about it, care to share? I'm sure they'd be great for my drinks. And not so fast. For most people, they just amplify mana to ridiculous and dangerous degrees. And I don't want to be held responsible for the chaos your patrons could cause. However, maybe I can offer you something less extreme, but still energizing. Here. Cursed coffee. That sounds worse, I think. Cursed coffee, how does that look? Hold on, where's the cursed coffee? That was an infusion, right? No, wait, that's a recipe? Oh shit, that's a recipe. Oh, it really does look cursed. Huh. Is this your infamous coffee recipe? Cursed coffee. A coffee that doesn't work. Lol, yeah, fair enough. After all these years, you finally trust me with it. It's time. I think you can finally make it without poisoning someone. Instead of making you waking up, it makes you extremely sleepy. Yeah, I'll do my best. Thank you, Minty. Perhaps it will also help you keep your promise in time. Anyhow, I think we are due to take our leave. Need to make some ink? Something like that. Plus, I promised Casket and Kane would check if any primordial tennis balls got washed up by the flood. Primordial tennis balls! I love that. Yes. Go with the dogs and fetch those primordial tennis balls. Yeah, I think I might have seen some in the bushes. I'll have them take a looky on our way out. If all else fails, you just have to summon up some. And nothing easier than that. With enough charisma, you can wish for anything, I suppose. It was lovely to see you again, Innkeeper. Likewise. Best of luck on your journey, and don't forget to send me a copy of that book. If you promise not to forget about its existence this time. I'll do my very best. I know you will, friend. I know you will. I love that. I promised my dogs to go and look for primordial tennis balls. Yes! Give the doggos tennis balls. They need it. They deserve it. Remnants, huh? Balls are life for real, yes. Oh, you're back. Catalog. What is catalog? Oh! Okay, this is her quest. The one with killing the parents, or not killing the parents. Ah, Jade, welcome back. Was your quest successful? When have I ever failed? Well, you do look surprisingly unblooded. Also, hello, Kumo. Kumo? Who's Kumo? That guy. Oh, please, for the love of God. New name, I'm guessing. No names. Never heard. Don't even know what names are. Am I gonna call you Enigma then? What the fuck? No names ever. Okay, I'm gonna start calling you Enigma. Am I just supposed to go along with that? You're not supposed to. You're supposed to make me a drink. Then we can talk. Fair enough. What can I get you? I still got plans after this, but Onyx is pretty tired. So give me something that'll get her to keep up with my speed. If I let her have a sip. Well, you heard about the turtle and the tortoise. The rabbit and the tortoise. The tortoise won. We're gonna fix that for you. Onyx gonna be fast. Fast as fuck, boy. okay, there we go. Not this one, because apparently that is for fighting. Oh, wait, does that mean there's a different one than this one? Okay. Yeah, the only thing we have with speed is this one, which is the only thing we can make for speed. There we go. Then we have one of these. There you go, Swift Strike. Wonderful. Hallelujah. A drink for Onyx and you, but mostly Onyx. Not bad. Concerning to see you know me so well. Being a regular does have its perks. So, names. Let's start with the story first. You love those, right? You know it. I'll spare you the detail of my journey to Borkham. Though I didn't miss the chance to make some extra money along the way. Everyone thought I was the right woman for the job. They helped me with the quest too. Squeeze a good descriptions of the renegade parents after some Red Dune merchant who was in a deep dispute with a blue-crowded elephant. Oh, I love to hear that story actually. Not my problem. Ask a couple of pointed questions got me to the inn the deadbeats were staying at. Problem with people is can't exactly kill them in broad daylight. With monsters, you'd be thanked for doing so. But with people, you got to be patient. So I did what anyone else would have done in my situation. I posed as a tour guide. And they believed you. You sure did. Inika was right, your drinks are great for pulling scams. Happy to hear that, I think. I offered them a tour of the nearby wadded sea. I led them to an area I knew was shunned by actual tour guides because of the unpredictable tides. Hold on. I'm gonna see what the achievement was I just got because I feel like they still died. Nope, it doesn't say anything, it just says catalage. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if I pronounced it right. Pretty soon, their eyes were glued to some starfish playing in the mud. It was a perfect opportunity to get it over with quickly. Obviously, I wasn't going to kill them then. Just need a chance to run, but I had to scare them first. I raised my spear high above... You raised your spear high above your head. When do a tour guide ever have a spear? Where did you even hide that then? And I was about to go for a warning strike when I heard this singing sound. I deflected at a knife that was flung my way at the last second, and it shattered against the ground. Kurmo. All three of us turned and saw this cloaked echo reaching for another knife. He had his hood pulled up, knife daggers strapped all over his body. Even the air seems to go dark around him. Looked like a real shadow bane. Kurmo. I trained. Impressive. Those deadbeats though I was protecting them from. Should have seen the look on their faces when I said I was there to kill them. I turned back, wanting to refocus on my warning strike when I was interrupted by a simple stop. It was said in a deep, rasping, incredibly fake voice that sound like someone sort of proper degenerate. Kurmo. Likely, the two bums thought we were fighting about who'd get to kill them. The approach to such a situation was to immediately try to bribe us. I told them to shut it. They asked me what I wanted, then if it wasn't money or words. So I turned to a little shadow bane and asked what he wanted. But he just stood there quietly. Can't blame him. It was a little scarier than your parents. So you helped him with the decision? Not exactly. I walked over to him and handed my spear. She said this is your choice. Make it. It felt like she was passing some of her courage onto me. He stepped forward, my spear in hand, and took off his hood. He was, spare you the detail, edgy. They recognized him, of course. Shit had the audacity to act surprised. Surprised is one way to put it. When they talked, it sounded like they thought I had died. You could have, they left you. I wanted to say something. Anything. Yell. To get lost. Scream at them for what they've done to me. But all that came out was, why did you leave? The silence went on for so long. It would have been longer if those tides hadn't come rushing in. You did kind of walk into that one. Kind of. Luckily, I was quick, got all of us on top of some muddy rock that the waves shouldn't reach. How long were you up there for? A couple of hours. Left us a lot of time to talk. Did you? Yes, a lot. For example, did you know the primordial flood was caused by the pyre erupting? The pyre? You mean the biggest volcano in all of Asteria, nestled right in the Leviathan's domain? Yeah. Apparently it erupted and then collapsed, covered all of primordial sea in ash and set off a tsunami. It should not be doing that. No. Do you think powerful magic was afoot? Probably not. What use is a giant tsunami to anyone? Maybe they wanted to be wet. Probably not. Are tsunamis and their causes all you and your parents talked about? No. Mostly we talked about the leaving. They said not to a day went by where they didn't regret what they'd done. I asked why they didn't come back then. They didn't have an answer for it. Mom said she was proud of my knife-throwing skill, though. I never thought they'd apologize. They owed up to all of it, as awful as it was. I hadn't planned for that. They wanted to make up for everything and be a part of my life. But they also said it was up to me and what I wanted. What do you want? A family. Would not surprise me with thought of how nice he is for Fable, and they actually were supposed to go on a date before the whole flood, and how he's trying to walk across the whole world to find Melly, because we don't know where Melia is somewhere. Is that stupid? No, it's not. So you forgave them? No, not yet. I have to see if they actually mean what he said. If I can't trust them right now, we don't really know each other anymore. Who knows if we'll get along? But they did say that they want to get to know me, and I think I might like that too. They're just so different. It feels like I'm angry at people that don't exist. You're still allowed to be angry. Even if they changed, they hurt you. Neither forgiveness nor forgetting is required. It just feels unfair. Like I'm harboring resentment for ghosts. But I try to be honest with them. I owe that to myself. Plus, Jade threatened to decapitate them if they ever hurt me again. They stand no chance. None. Could I have a drink? Sure, let's trade. Right. A secret. No, a name. I assume Jay didn't know you as Kumo because your parents didn't call you that. Correct. What did they call you then? I don't. I'm not. I'll trade you my name. Just give the guy a drink. Your first name? Those are quite precious to neither, right? Very. Because yeah, her bone and skin and stuff, as you can see, is made of jade. So that is her last name because that's her, well, basically her crystal structure. See it as a secret for trade then for. I'm listening. Alicia. I keep that name for myself too. Bold words for someone only known as innkeeper. That's because I don't do bad trades. So, not Alicia. What would you like in exchange? Maybe something that stopped me from choking on my words. In case I have to do more of this emotional thing. I've definitely got something for that. That is basically the only thing he does order, so it's gonna be fine. Just gonna... yeah, 1,000 words. 1,000 wins. That works for him. What should we give you for that then? Something with speed. Nothing that... Oh, yes. This one actually works. There we go. Because then we can do one... No, not one of those. 2 of these. There you go. Yes. And then we have this little defense to it all to not say the wrong thing. Wonderful. And whoopie-doo. Here you are, some fluid emotional vulnerability. Also called beer or alcohol. It tastes a lot better than it sounds. Feels a lot better too. Hopefully you can hear me now when I do his voice, because I'm just doing his voice very quietly as well. Maybe. I still need to call you something else though, if Kuma is out. It is. What have you gotten for me then? Oh yes, changed name again. Why did you change name? I understand it has something to do with the parents, but I kinda liked that you were called Kumo because there was something Fable named you, and well, I know already he has a crush on Fable, and Fable has a crush on him. And I like that. I'm running out of names. Jade, can I? Nope. My name. Fine. How about Dave? Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what? Sure, I'll go with that. I'm proud of you, Dave. Well, I hate this. This is the only thing I hate with him. His name-changing thing. And now Dave! For everything you've gone through and for choosing what's right for you. Thanks. Thank you. Do you need a hug? Maybe May have already got from Jade. Speaking of me, I have to go. I want to check in with Grace and her goons. See you around there, boy. Wait, Grace and her goons? Are we talking about the same Grace? Because the only Grace I know is this Grace. She doesn't have goons. See you around, Alicia. And guess what also? Dave. I love they actually did that. That is not just he wants to just call himself something and we have to just go with it, but it says his real name there. I love it actually says the name he choose now in his like biography here, just because. Alicia Jade. Oh, nice name. What about you? Care to linger a little longer? I need some time to all this over. Maybe even feel it too. Is Fable back yet? I think cheesecake could make for a great distraction right about now. No, I thought maybe you ran into them on the way back. I didn't. Yeah, we're worried about Fable because they didn't take a drink, they didn't take a quest, and decided to make their own quest of finding Melia. So, yeah, we're kind of worried about them. So, Melia isn't back yet either. No, I'm afraid not. Cool, great, Yeah, he says that whenever he's worried, by the way. Cool, great, right. Guess I'll have to talk to Carolyn. Your parents? May, do you think they still love me? I don't know. I hope they do. I hope they love you well. But I don't know. I do know what that other people love you. And that if your parents fail to live up to that, what you deserve, you won't be loved any less. I'd like to believe that. Sometimes I do think, even if my own parents could leave me, anyone can. That's why he's wondering about Fable, because he wants to see them again. Don't measure your worth by the actions of other people that hurt you. Nothing good comes from that. I'm very thankful to have met you. Anyway, I'm also part of the night, or whatever. So I must go. Farewell. Oh, farewell. See you soon. Yep. I hope I to see Melly again, actually. And Fable. I hope both is alright. They lost Melly before the tsunami came forth. Did we get a rumor about that, by the way? I'm gonna have to check that. Chaos Protocol. Jesus. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Huh? From rags and riches. Ah, oh, Hiniko. Bloody hell. You're the one that is back. I already told you I don't like Hiniko. Legend had is at the Great Axe Subterranean Caves. No. Stranger. Clerics say that the first flame of Leviathan bestowed upon mankind burns the temple in the highlands. Okay, I don't fully have anything. Melly! Melly's back. Look who found... These two found Melly. Innkeeper, what a surprise. Oh, nice to see you're back. Is Fable with you? No? Should he be? But they were looking for you. They aren't very good detective then. I'm happy to see you well, Melly. She has been gone for days after the tsunami. Yo, can anyone call for Dave? I forgot his name first. He is gonna hug the shit out of you when he finds you. Have you always had a bandage on your tail, or is that new? Everyone was worried about you. Why? I'm great taking care of myself. Yes, and we have told people that, but they don't trust us. You are, but where have you been all this time? Investigated things, obviously, like the flood. My investigation led me to Morlia. Or more like, they did. Nico, Boy, and Hex, I followed them to Morlia. They were talking about mysteries and puzzles. I'm trying to solve a mystery, so I couldn't let the opportunity pass me by. You're lucky. People usually pay a lot of money to spend time with me. Why? But because I'm, like, famous. But I didn't go there because of you. I was following clues. Okay. Oh, good God. I just love how she nonchalant is like, why? Why should I have?
I stayed outside. My case isn't about a wizard, not this time.
Where's Hex anyway? Oh, you know, doing wizard things. Like arson. Well, that would have been fun, but instead he could choose to study. I would have chosen study. The only problem is that each time he talks about anything, he talks about arson. He immediately wanted to check out the spells we found. Ah, the thought seems pretty disheartened. Arson is a wisdom thing. What is it saying?
It's wizard time, motherfuckers! Fireball!
Yep, arson is a wizard thing. I fucking love that though. There are so many jokes about the fucking fireball. I think I've shared a clip in the video channel on my Discord about there's some animators do a lot of like D&D related stuff. And usually, how many fireball things in this and that one is ridiculous. Although they seem pretty disheartened. How come? I'm not sure. I guess they didn't find what I was looking for. But absolutely brilliant though. I actually had to look up the rules because I have heard so much shit about fireball. I was like, what does it do? Because for me, a fireball is a fireball. But hell no, it's a fire bomb. Fireball is the meme of D&D. Definitely. Because the world's greatest treasure has already left the building. What would that be? Me. Never mind. We told us to keep an eye out for any time magic rassled us, but we found nothing. At least you managed to get inside and return safety. That and Nat 20, Nat 1, and I seduced the dragon. I have not heard the one about seducing a dragon. Nat 20, Nat 1, definitely. Apparently I've heard somewhere that is technically not a D&D rule. But because so many people use it, it has become like a standard rule anyway. Yeah, the way there was easy peasy. We got there thanks to Nico pulling off a shape-shifting trick. I'm pretending to be a merchant.
Stole some guy's coat and face. I used his reputation to secure a boat to raid us in the Morlia. Said I wanted to meet with a real estate agent from Mago Crazy to buy the island. I told him to pick up in a week or so, by then we're all gone.
What happened once you reached the island? Quite intrigued. Before telling you anything, I like a drink. Something that goes down like honey and will make my poetry flow like a wind of a river. Nothing easier than that. Actually, I'm gonna have to check that now. Nat 20 D&D rule. Is it actually a rule? Yeah! Wait, it is not a house rule? It's standard. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Is it actually a rule? Basically, bards are one of the classes with high charisma, so the joke would be escape the wrath of a dragon. They would seduce his... Understandable. I have never heard it, but it's understandable. If there is a Dungeons & Dragons house rule, that natural 20 on a hit roll award double damage, should that rule still apply if a natural 20 is required to hit based on the armor class? It's not a house rule, it's standard. A nat 20 on the dice automatically hit. Yes, nat 20 means the character made an amazing strike. Wasn't a problem for the DM. Somewhere I believe I heard it. The nat 20 and nat 1 is house rules, but it's so standard that people believe it. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me with the dragon thing. Did I share that video on my YouTube thing? Hold on, no, not YouTube. On my video channel thing. Hold on. Also memes. Wait, you do. The ultimate personality test. Would you rather be a cowboy, samurai, or pirate? Oh, fair enough. This is probably a trick question. Huh. Hold on. Random video square? Oh no, I don't think I shared that. But there was someone that actually found out that pineapple is hella fireproof. and decided to make a shield of it. I want to see now a D&D campaign where someone makes a pineapple either armor or just shield, just to fight a dragon. I want to see that now. What are we looking for? Yeah, I thought we were looking for this. Oh yeah, the pineapple video. It is brilliant. First I only saw the first part, which is basically the theoretical testing, which is we have a basically lava ball putting on the pineapple skin. And apparently it managed to just deal with it with no goddamn problems. And then they just decided to make a wooden goddamn thing for it, a shield. And apparently it worked. It's one step ahead of actually making pineapple leather armor. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I heard something actually, he would said that in the video. Like now he just needs the armor as well. And they were also careful with it. They actually tested with balloons behind first to make sure, do we just burn shit behind it? No, he could hold, I forgot what word I was using. He could hold the shield while flames were thrown towards him. That to be honest, that's kind of impressive still. But yeah, now I want to see the leather armor. They're gonna have to make pineapple leather armor now because I want to see that just because of the shield. They are making anti-dragon thing. But instead of dragon skills, it's pineapple skin. Yeah, I do love that. Like most RPGs and stuff. Like, oh, you want to make something fireproof? You gotta have to find dragon skill, which is rare, and you at the same time the dragon shoots fire. Nope, we're just gonna go and find some pineapples because that will work as well. Some honey for those vocal cords. Enjoy. Oh, 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 oh! I am in a Pokemon D&D, and yeah, we are actually dealing with Pokemons and fire and stuff. I think there's supposed to be an area that might be a bit fire-based. Wait, hold on. Let me just check the D&D place here. We do have a channel for that, so I'm just gonna check the map. Because our DM did make the map, and yeah, there is a big volcano in one area, but otherwise it seems to mostly be just desert and other places. But damn, now I kind of want to make something out of like pineapple skin to make it fireproof. Just because of the shits and bloody giggles. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Can we move on to the story now? I think I forgot his name. No, not name, voice. You got somewhere to be. Ah, just getting bored. This was the voice, kinda. We got to Morlia, an island so small it's basically the tower's wild backyard. As I walk between the crystalline roses, I expect to see secret passageways hiding behind every corner. I have almost brought you back a rose. Oh. Why didn't you? I thought you would like it. I would have. Oh, okay, that's, moving on. Yeah, we like trinkets, that's why I'm saying yes. But yeah, I really like playing D&D with them, it's really funny. We just leveled up again, because yeah, we had problems in the beginning of that, and basically we leveled up too fast. Ourself, not a Pokemon, but ourself. So yeah, I basically decided to become a survivalist medic researcher. Because as I've discussed before with my whole lore thing, not lore thing, but basically my character, what would you call it, character build up? I don't know. Because of everything that happened, I have realized that I cannot always find medicine, not even in the wild. So I've decided to become a survivalist as well, to be able to survive even if we are out of medicine. So yeah, I'm a survivalist in that game now, or I'm gonna be, because we leveled up last week.
It was really tilted. It was about a 5-degree angle. I measured it with my paws. The brick were still wet. I'm sure the tsunami shook its foundation.
I would have think waves would have done us a favor and knocked down the door, but nope. That lock. Yeah, fuck. That locked door was the first challenge. And because lock broke, it's like a skill issue. Broke. Skill issue, bro. The door ate my lockpicks. A door mimic. Classic first step to securing your establishment. I've actually seen that in Pokemon. I actually watched the new Pokemon series a bit because it's actually really fun. And they actually had something similar there.
You talk like you have seen one before.
Have you ever tried to open my door when the inn's closed?
No.
If you do, don't use any lockpicks. And take care of your fingertips. I have a mimic doorway. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. So, how did you get inside? By charming it. Hex forgot his spellbook and couldn't get the arcane lock unlock spell to work. To be honest, I haven't watched or completed any series other than Haspin Hotel. To be fair, I haven't really done too much with that either. Like, yeah, sure, they have some I'm still continuing to watching, but I don't think there are too many series I have, like, finished off, to be fair. And obviously, it would let us pass in just a little while, like that. So I decided to play and mimic a tune. Oh yeah, that was amazing, bro. Your fancy tune, the goat. I was nervous. I've never played in front of a mimic before. I wasn't sure what their taste in music was. So I decided to play something emotional. Yes, something that would melt its metaphorical heart. A song of woe. I would have thought it'd literally melt. Yeah. I began playing the first tune and the lock started weeping. Before I reached the chorus, the tears were streaming down its face. As if it were very hot or made of acid. The door melted away. You have the words, the log lay in a puddle of wood, sobbing and thanking me for my performance.
That's not a very sturdy lock.
It just sounds very in touch with its emotions. We stepped inside, stepped over the door's remains, and into the tower. It was so much taller and bigger than the inside. Oh, like a pocket dimension. So freaking cool. Except the tower can really fit in your pocket. Oh, I bet. I walked ahead. Guy was really distracted. He didn't even listen to my program about the symbiotic relationship between axe and door. Symbiotic relationship between an axe and a door. Excuse me? I'm pretty sure that's more parasitic than anything. Oh, for a long time we didn't encounter anything, just a long hallway, no doors, only a bunch of strange paintings. Of course, most hallways don't go on forever, so eventually we reached a staircase. The well felt like 5.5 minutes. Eternity.
Meanwhile, I was outside investigating the flora and fauna. Everything was very peculiar, like it was all made from another world. The color was so different, very blue and almost spectacular. There were a lot of spider webs or yawn, I'm not sure which. Suddenly, like, the ground shook and almost knocked me off my feet.
Who could have guessed there were pressure plates on those stairs? I wasn't paying attention, I was too careless. One wrong step and a pressure plate triggered an explosion and... clunk! The whole staircase began crumbling down into a pit of nothingness. Bit by bit, starting from the bottom. I rushed backwards to safety, away from the weird wizard abyss. I stumbled, and if it hadn't been for Hex, I'd be mush. He grabbed my hand and pulled me up. But he isn't really the strongest, so we almost stumbled down together instead. I figured I could just leave them to fall to their pathetic destiny. As I zoomed down to grab Hex by his collar, I put both him and Boy back up. Oh, thank you for saving us, Nico. Oh, no problem, Boy. I'll get used to it.
Didn't you expect like a trap like that? After all, a great wizard would want to protect their treasure.
I guess we're a little distracted by all the gold hanging from the walls. The staircase embodied in a wondrous library that spiraled endlessly, higher around the tower's inside walls. We lost Hex at the bottom in the first row of books. A lot of them were drenched. Didn't seem like the tower was waterproof. Must have from more than water dripping from everywhere above. Oh, we couldn't make it out of the ceiling. Tried to reach it though. It's like a story of the spiral staircase library had 3 paths leading away. Each path had a door, and all 3 doors were closed and marked with the runes or paintings or rusty old locks. I got sucked into looking at the library's beautiful murals. Each of them decipher a different story. One of them was the mosaic of mirrors. That one was my favorite. I was watching Hex. Look at the books was like reading a thriller. Almost every second book was rigged with a trap. But he figured out the pattern quickly. Oh, something. People don't think I don't know. Once I was able to pry myself away from the mural, I started looking for spell things. I knew Hex was most interested in those, and you know, you help me. You help when you can. Oh, I didn't. I mostly looked around the small treasure layer around. The wizard had this real cool staff with a chunker of a gemstone embedded in the top. Imagine the damage I could do with that. But I also found something else that was really cool. Here, take a look. Wait, what did we get? It's dope, right? What did you give me? I can't see it. What is this? A water jar there. It shows that the water is like in another realm. I see. Let me guess. Avalon? Oh, I knew you'd get it. I found some spell scrolls. One of them had... Also, where is the water thing? I can't see it. One of them had golden runes on it. Hex like that one, but it didn't love it, you know. Then, nestled between a few red velvet armchairs, I found a glass case. It had a golden frame and a scroll pasted placed inside, neatly in the middle. The scroll was floating and all that. Oh, hold on. My nose is really sensitive since I sneezed a lot. So I'm about to basically sneeze again. I knew Hex was looking for more spells, I called him. As soon as I mentioned the odd floating scroll, he came sprinting upwards, staring at the glass case. He already had another scroll tucked into his coat. Honestly, I was expecting him to be carrying half of the library at this point. But I guess that would be the only too heavy for him. No, of course, the stupid glass case was also a puzzle. Had no lock, no lid, no nothing. Just a glass, a golden frame. As the scroll itself was glowing a promising blue. Suggesting breaking the glass, Hickson gave me his finest death glare. So he investigated the puzzle himself. While we were doing boring side quests, I made sure to stuff my pocket. I found a jewel silver paperweight, shaped like a bird, like me, making for a great blunt weapon. Do you see what I mean? It's like he is chaotic, as in like I don't want him near me. X was too scared to destroy the scroll by triggering the contraption, so he suggested we look around in adjacent rooms. The riddle doors. Hicks only had to look at them for a mere second before figuring them out. Apparently all of those murals and runes were referencing a story hidden somewhere in the library. So he made us search for it. It was tricky, but we didn't want to trigger the book traps after all. It was like a library knew what would tempt us the most. I kept seeing books about forgotten songs, rare instruments, and romantic poetry. Oh, I saw books about burglary and fraud. Even I'll tackle you to the ground one time, you wouldn't blow us all up. Oh, who could resist a good scheme? It was kinda exciting, seeing Hex up and down the stairs looking for the right books. First password was password. The second password was password. Password. Fuck me. The second password was password.
And the third one was passwords passed to the password's password.
Oh, you wish, but no. I was 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus.
Yeah, easy to crack. Good for you.
And the first room was an alchemy lab, full of apparatuses I'd never seen before. One of the liquids had gone dry, but X insisted to take whatever was left with us anyway. I want to leave it and let me taste on it, Annie, though. The nerd was more interested in the study hidden behind the second door. I was really determined to crack all of that old wizard's mysteries. And we helped wherever we could, but listen, I only have like 3 brain cells. The soundscape of the tower was kind of depressing. Silence broke only by the dripping of water and the cracking of old wood. So I sweetened with a song. It was very easy to get into the flow with them. That bomb the music, boyo. Thank you. Pax didn't find the key to the glass case, but he at least found a blueprint showing how it was built. Maybe I can find how to open it using that. That'd be nice. He was pretty beaten up about everything, though. Yeah, he couldn't find what he was looking for. Not even the third room. No. That one was a gem. Didn't know wizards worked out. He must have been buff as hell. Maybe it was just a distraction from the hidden vault. A hidden vault? Anything good in there? Oh yeah, more than an army could carry. A bunch of artifacts, most of them probably cursed. Which makes them even cooler. But Innkeeper, you don't even know the funniest part yet. Enlighten me. The whole time the wizard had a spare key to the tower under the doormat. The oldest habits of mine, and we didn't even think of it. The oldest habits of all time, and we didn't even think about checking for it.
I did, but I wanted them to find it for themselves. When they left the tower, I was at the beach with Jade.
I love that.
She had arrived a while ago to pick us up, and I was teaching Onyx a new trick.
She helped us have all the loot to her boat. We couldn't take everything with us, so we decided to head back there again another day.
There's one thing that doesn't make sense in this equation, though.
That would be...
Iniko, Voy, and Higgs travel alone, well, except for me. They're stowaway. Yet I found a fresh set of footprints by the coast, before Jade ever arrived. Like there was a 5th person on the island. Maybe someone was there just shortly before us.
We didn't even notice Lo. Just like we didn't notice Melina.
I'm sorry for staying hidden for so long.
I don't apologize. I think it just proves your skills as a detective. We got a lot to learn from you.
What a story. I can't wait to share it with Archie.
I'll be on my way now. Gotta check up on Hex and make sure he didn't accidentally take a book mimic home. You coming, Nico? Oh, sure thing. So long, Innkeeper. Goodbye, Innkeeper. Don't miss me too much. I'll try not to.
Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper.
Indeed. I'm glad you're back.
You're making it sound like I was lost or kidnapped. I was just investigating.
Without telling anyone?
I don't need to tell anyone where I'm going.
People care about you, Melee. Oh, sorry, my nose is itching again. They get worried if they don't know where you are.
Oh. I'm not used to that. But I care about people too, like you.
That's good to hear. Ah, look! Wonderful. But you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. So this is... Oh, nice music though. I can absolutely understand because this guy has probably missed her the most. But yeah, we're gonna have to end the stream here though. But yeah, now it's kind of happy here. But I'm still worried about Fable because Fable went out looking for Melly and have yet to return.